Welcome back to Milan Recording Studios. My name is James Pavel Shakras, and today what I'm going to be doing is performing another cool Bach piece. Now, in a lot of my piano reviews, what I do is I play a test piece that I wrote myself, and then I play a Bach hymn that everyone seems to enjoy. So what I thought I would do is I would add in another Bach chorale to my piano reviews and just kind of my music in general, so that when I perform on a piano, I can play that and kind of give you guys yet another piece to listen to the sound of the piano with. So the old one that I always play is in the key of G major. This new one is in the key of E flat major, and I think it's even more beautiful than the one that I played before. The harmony is just absolutely wonderful and beautiful, and like the other one, it really brings out the warmth and the resonance and just everything lovely about this register of the piano right in here. It goes up a little bit higher, but pretty much this span that my hand is covering is the range of the piano, and it does an excellent job of bringing out the wonderful clarity qualities of pretty much any piano in that register, so it's a really fun piece to play on pianos. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention here is that the piano is not a period-correct instrument for Bach. The piano was not around in Bach's time, and there's a small but very vocal group of people in the world who feel that if you play Bach on any instrument that is not period-correct, it's just absolutely evil, and it's a disgrace to Bach's music or something. I don't truly understand their logic. If you want to play Bach on a period-correct instrument, that's fine, but it's not cool to say that playing it on any other instrument is completely illegal and never should be done. That's not really right. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing the Bach piece first on this piano, which of course, like I said, is not period correct. And then after I play it on here, I will go and perform it on a non-period correct instrument as well. This time it's a harpsichord, but it has some more modern influences, such as a metal harp that really makes it stay in tune for a very long time. And so because of that and a couple of the small things, the harpsichord is not period correct, but it still kind of sounds like the old harpsichords, and so it can give you an idea of what Bach's music might have sounded like back in the day. So hopefully you guys enjoy hearing it on the piano and then on the harpsichord. So hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing the Bach chorale being played on the Schiedmeier C183 piano, and in a minute I'll go play it on a harpsichord to kind of give you an idea of what it might have sounded like back in Bach's day. But one thing I wanted to mention that I forgot to say earlier was that the title of this piece, I'm not exactly sure is the original title. The book that I found this piece from has words for all the pieces because they're Bach chorales and they would have been sung in church, and someone at some point in history has written a bunch of words for all the pieces. Each piece had a different lyricist, but someone at some point after Bach's time went in and wrote lyrics and most likely changed the titles of the pieces. This piece is called Deck Thyself, My Soul with Gladness, but I don't think that was the original title, and I doubt that many of these titles in this book are original. There's one in there that literally is called I Got Me Flowers. That's literally the title of one of the pieces in this book. I haven't learned that one yet, but that's literally the title of the book, I Got Me Flowers. And I don't think Bach would have written a title like that, so I'm thinking that all of the titles, or at least most of them in this book, are changed. But I just wanted to let you know what the title was in case I'm wrong and that was the original title. Again, it was Deck Thyself, My Soul with Gladness. But now let's move from the piano onto the harpsichord and play that same piece on there, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So you've heard what this piece sounds like on the piano, but now let's check out what it sounds like on the harpsichord. And I think that you'll find that both the piano performance and the harpsichord performance both sound kind of cool, but what I want to know is let me know down in the description which version you like better, the piano version or the harpsichord version. I'm kind of interested to see what you guys have to say. So that is the sound of the harpsichord, and that can kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what it might have sounded like back in Bach's day, because Bach, of course, did not have the piano, but he did have the harpsichord, he did have the clavichord, and he did have the organ. So all three of those instruments probably would have had this piece performed on them at some point in history. I'm sure someone has played this piece on all those instruments at some point in history. So this just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of what it might have sounded like several hundred years ago. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this performance of a mysterious Bach chorale titled in this book, Deck Thyself, My Soul with Gladness. I'm not sure that's the original title. Might be, but I don't think that it is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this performance of this piece. Let me know down in the description again, in the comments section again, if you liked the harpsichord performance better, and if you liked the piano performance better, and also let me know why you liked it. I love hearing you guys' feedback on performances and as well as instruments. So make sure to go ahead and do all that. If you like my channel, you might want to think about subscribing, and if you do subscribe, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.